Hi guys, Nurse Clay here and welcome to a new day in my life here in Iceland. For today's video, isasama ko kayo sa napakahaba pero napakakuwelang trip namin papunta ng Sweden. Don't get me wrong guys, malapit lang ang Sweden sa Iceland pero napakahaba ng trip namin and later on malalaman nyo kung bakit. Time check, it's 2 AM in the morning and yes, nag-i-start pa lang po akong mag-pack ng gamit ko. Actually, this is the first time na ginawa ko to. Because usually, kapag mag-travel talaga ako abroad, sobrang excited ako. Like, few days before ng flight, I'll make sure na okay na yung mga OOTDs ko, napack ko na yung maleta ko, and okay na lahat. And this is the first time na ginawa ko to ever. Ewan ko ba, feeling ko since nagiging regular yung mga trips ko abroad, mas nawawala na yung stress ko when it comes to preparation. And yung travel parang wala, regular travel na lang. By the way, our flight is 9:50 AM and we have a call time ng 7:30 para sa bus transportation namin going to the airport. Nakakatawa pa guys, alam niyo ba nag-overtime pa ako ng night shift before ng flight na to? Like almost 12 midnight na ako nakauwi at na-toxic pa ako sa duty ha. Siyempre, alam nyo naman, travel is life pero we have to make sure na ready tayo sa gastos para sa travel na yon. Hindi pwedeng mag-travel tayo tapos broke tayo afterwards. By the way, this is a work-related trip and masasabi ko na isa ito sa mga benefit ng pagtatrabaho sa Europa na sobrang ini-enjoy ko. Yes, masasabi ko na struggle at times ang finances sa pagtira sa Europa kasi mataas ang cost of living. Pero napakaraming career opportunities, especially for nurses, na pwede mong i-explore sa mga European countries. So for today's video as a nurse, let's talk about why you should choose Europe as a career destination. If you're looking for a healthcare-related job that values both as an individual and professional, I would say Europe is the perfect place for you. Aside from high demand for nurses, European countries offers competitive salary and great working opportunities. There are actually fun facts about different countries in Europe that I would like to share you guys. Hopefully makatulong to sa mga list or options ng mga country na pwede nyo i-consider na pagtrabahuan in the future. By the way, it's already 5 AM and nakaligo na ako yan guys at suot ko na yung uniform namin para sa flight. Nakakatawa para kami mga batang mag-field trip kasi may uniform talaga kami. Meron pa yung cap guys, I'll show you later. First fun fact, Netherlands is considered as one of the happiest place on earth. Sabi nga ni Dalai Lama, the purpose of life is to be happy. So if you value happiness and great working environment, maybe Netherlands is the perfect country for you. Let's talk about happiness in nursing profession. It is said that Denmark is the happiest country to work for nurses. According to recent OECD index, Denmark is considered as first in terms of work-life balance. The country promotes family and child-friendly facilities everywhere, and they have the shortest working week in the world. Let's talk about Germany. It is among the top 10 countries in the world in terms of work-life balance. Sabi nga nila, don't let the language barriers scare you. Learning German is not going to be easy, but it is not impossible too. This is one of the top 10 countries in the world in which nurses can arrange their work shift based on their preference. If you're career-minded, UK is one of the best countries in the world to establish yourself. Having UK on your CV or resume will benefit you anywhere else in the world. Ewan ko ba, but we also have this notion no, na kapag ang nurse nagtatrabaho sa UK, feeling talaga natin magagaling. Kahit ako, me, myself, ganun din yung thinking ko. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit. And let's include Iceland because Iceland is considered the most peaceful country in the world for the past long years. Kung ikaw yung klase ng taong gusto mo ng katahimikan, gusto mo ng peaceful na environment, gusto mo ng sarili mong mundo, then Iceland is the perfect place for you. Ito yung klase ng bansa na walang gagambala sa'yo. Mababait yung mga tao guys, in fairness, I would say, na compared sa iba't ibang klase ng mga nationality na nakasama ko magtrabaho, I would say that Icelanders really are one of the kindest people na nakilala ko. Nandito na nga kami sa airport guys at masasabi kong stress-free talaga yung experience. Na kung sa Pilipinas, kailangan mo ng at least 3, 4, 5, 6 hours na nakapila ka na sa airport para to make sure na hindi ka ma-offload, hindi ka maiiwan ng flight mo. Well, in Iceland, all you need is 45 minutes to 1 hour max. All you need to do is mag-online check-in, mag-self-check-in ng luggage mo, and then isave yung boarding pass mo, and then you're good to go. Masasabi ko na isa ito sa mga na-enjoy ko when it comes to my travel in Europe. Talagang hassle-free guys. Hindi mo kailangang ma-stress, worry-free. We're in the plane now and we're flying with Iceland Air and makikita niyo naman guys na napaka-komportable at napakaluwag ng space. Grabe, sobrang pagod ko na talaga. Itinulog ko yung buong flight from Iceland to Copenhagen. Nakakatuwa pa guys, cause I'm sitting 17A going to Copenhagen. Alam nyo ba, this is the exact same seat na inupuan ko 2 years ago nung una ako mag-travel going to Iceland from Copenhagen. And now, I'm flying to Copenhagen and I'm sitting in the exact same seat 2 years ago. Nakakatuwa lang, cause for me it's like a flashback. Para bang tatanungin ko yung sarili ko na, ano na bang nangyari sa buhay ko after 2 years? I knew in myself na marami pa akong gustong i-achieve in life. Marami pa dun sa bucket list ko yung gusto kong i-cross out. Pero alam ko naman sa sarili ko na kahit papaano may progress yung buhay ko. I'm getting there slowly but surely. So we're here in Copenhagen right now and nakakatawa talaga, nagkakatuwaan kami kasi kakaiba yung itsura ng hotdog guys. Tingnan nyo naman kasi, di ba? Saka makakita ng hotdog ba na ganyan ang itsura? Kahit ako tawang-tawa talaga ako. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung gustong patunayan ng pilsner nila dito sa Copenhagen. Kung mahaba ba yung hotdog o maiksi yung bun. Hindi ko alam kung ano may problema. By the way, this is their French hotdog at masasabi ko na mas masarap yung hotdog sa Iceland guys. Promise. By the way, isa pala to sa common na snack. Snack ba tawag dito na makakain nyo per airport sa mga European countries? And I would suggest guys na kapag may opportunity kayo, tikman nyo talaga kasi iba-iba yung lasa nila at may kanya-kanyang version yung bawat country. Palabas na kami ng airport, so after this, we need to travel 3 to 3.5 hours past going to Gothenburg, Sweden kung saan kami pupunta. As a nurse working in Iceland, we get the chance to gain overseas experience, enjoy international tours, educations, and conferences paid by our nursing union. So every 2 years, we get to enjoy 350,000 Icelandic kronor for educational purposes locally or internationally. Isa naman to sa benefit na nakukuha namin sa pagbabayad ng napakalaking tax sa gobyerno monthly. Napakaganda ng weather sa Copenhagen nung dumating kami. It's 20 to 26 degrees. Imagine guys, sa Iceland it's only 5 to 6 degrees nung umalis kami. Napakalamig at napakahangin pa. Sa mga ganitong moment, namimiss ko yung Pilipinas, namimiss ko yung naaarawan ka, yung kapag summer nagbi-beach, makakaligo sa dagat. Yan yung mga bagay na hindi mo ma-enjoy sa Iceland. Talagang walang perfect place in the world, like lahat ng country sa buong mundo, they have their own uniqueness. Going back to the benefits of working in European countries, it offers high wages where you can easily afford the lifestyle of your dreams. There are actually a lot of options to choose from when it comes to high-paying jobs for nurses in different countries in Europe. Kailangan lang talaga mag-research kayo ng maayos. You have to make sure na kilala mo yung bansang papasukin mo. Alam mo yung pros and cons ng pagtira at pagtatrabaho doon. Hindi masamang humingi ng opinion when it comes sa country na papasukin mo, pero you have to make sure na ikaw pa din yung magdidesisyon. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng bansa na nag-workout sa mga kakilala, kaibigan mo is mag-workout din sa'yo. May kanya-kanya tayong destiny guys, may kanya-kanya tayong future ahead of us. Never ever kayo magde-decide na pumunta sa isang bansa kasi marami kayong kakilala, kasi natatakot kayong mag-isa. Huwag ganun ang maging thinking nyo guys. Kailangan isipin nyo kung ano yung mga advantages na mas makukuha nyo for yourself. At ano ba yung target plans nyo in the future? Kasi tatandaan nyo guys na once nakarating ka na sa isang bansa, hindi madaling mag-back out na lang kasi ayaw mo na, kasi hindi pala maganda. 3 things na importante sa pag-abroad: research, planning, and preparation. It's past 8 p.m. and finally nakarating na kami sa aming destination here in Gothenburg, Sweden. We'll be staying in Gothia Towers for the rest of our trip here in Sweden, and napakaganda ng vibes guys. Alam niyo ba yung ambience and the environment? It's more like Singapore. It's modern and nature combined. And masasabi ko na sa lahat ng mga countries sa Europe na na-visit ko, I would say that Sweden is also one of the countries na sobrang na-enjoy ko yung pag-stay ko. Nakakatuwa sa feeling na yung travel is no longer a luxury. Na once na nasa Europe ka, yung travel isa lang siyang parang regular na bagay na ginagawa ng lahat ng klaseng tao sa paligid mo. Masaya ako na na-enjoy ko yung mga ganitong klaseng benefits sa pagtatrabaho sa Europa. Yung feeling na yung mga country na feeling mo noon parang sa panaginip mo lang mapupuntahan, yung mga dream country of destination ko, at last napuntahan ko na. Kasi pag nasa Pilipinas tayo, lagi nating iniisip na yung Switzerland, Paris, yung mga European trips para lang sa mga artista at mayayaman. Well guys, no. If you love traveling and you want to enjoy work-life balance, I would say that European countries will surely give you more of that. Alam niyo ba yung reality na mas mahal pang umuwi ng Pilipinas at magbakasyon kaysa magpunta ng Paris at Switzerland? Yes guys, that's true. Kaya mapapansin nyo, napakaraming foreign workers sa Europa na mas pinipiling magbakasyon sa mga neighboring European countries instead of going back to the Philippines. Kasi nga napakalayo at napakatagal ng travel. Nakapag-check-in na kami and now we're heading to our room. And ito pala yung ambience ng hotel, guys. And if you are following me in my socials, makikita nyo na na-flex ko na yan lahat together with my OOTDs. By the way, the payment for the hotel, plane ticket, and bus transfers can be reimbursed in our nursing union. Ito yung trip na aral konti tapos the rest gala, di ba? Mas natatandaan ko pa ngayon nangyari sa walwalan namin sa 4 na araw kaysa yung inaral namin sa ospital. Charot. Hala, baka mamay may taga-union yan. Hindi kami ma-refund. Diyos ko, Lord! At may paganyang MA pa nga sila. Mali naman yung apelyido ko, Diyos ko, Lord. So, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Bye!